reimagining humanitarian action.
Well, my name is Edwin Kiprop. I'm the Regional Humanitarian Programs Coordinator at Save the Children. We need to have evidence that will inform on our programming that are available at the community level. So if we start thinking about action research, doing research that will be able to implement, like for example, you have done a research on certain areas and you have solution, you have evidence, you have data, you know this, if this is done here, this works. Then we don't stop there. We base our programming based on what we have, based on the evidence that is there, based on the available data, and start implementing as per the evidence that we've already gathered. So the moment we have the research already, the evidence and all that, we'll be able to use that in terms of influencing policies at the regional, national, and even global level. Also at the same time advocating for certain changes within the spectrum of the humanitarian sector. Also use those evidence data derived from research to advocate for perhaps more funding and all that, because localization is looking at ensuring that the funding aspect of it is being availed at the local community level, so that it can empower them in terms of not only funding, but we're also looking at the capacity of the local communities, because at most of the time we may say the communities may lack capacity to intervene, they may lack capacity to do the intervention, but at the same time we need to build their capacities. Save the Children, in partnership with the partners, the Consortium for Reimagined Humanitarian Action, and the team stakeholders have come with an idea of having a localization action research hub that looks at all these elements, looking at mainly the action research piece and evidence generation to inform our programming. We impactfully, how do we continuously use our data, evidence that are from the community to do our interventions, and at the same time use those evidence to do what? To advocate and to hold other accountability mechanisms to account, to support, to fund, and all that. So basically, I think with that initiative of having the hub within the East and Southern Africa as a pilot, I think we will be able to really have a step ahead in terms of reimagining humanitarian actions.